Всем кусь. Привет, привет. Так, вроде все работает. Все. Так, арена включила. Эти боксы созданы. Можете заходить, участвовать. Я уже, блин, забыла, на чем я там остановилась. Ага, я в Хоксмите. Так, с чем там по заданиям было-то? Привет, привет, Коль. А, мне надо еще жетоны найти в факультете. Я уже забыла тоже про них. Так, поле призывателя. Привет, Тобот, привет. Так, а я все продала или нет, что мне надо было?
What can I do for you today?
Так, ну шляпу, наверное, буду продавать, и все равно их делать не буду. Так, вот это тоже надо продать нафиг. И вот это надо продать. Все надо продать.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Привет, привет, Михаил.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Что-то я уже отвыкла от управления. Вроде не сходила всего пару дней. Так, паб-гостиница. Зелье, ингредиенты для них. О, семена. Нам нужны семена.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Так, листья бадьяна.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can
Вот эти
help you
штуки мне
with.
нужны будут обязательно. Так, все.
No one can say I don't keep a
Возвращаемся
stacked
обратно
shelf.
тогда. Спасибо большое за ману, спасибо. Так, надо еще заклинание вывести, которое делает меня невидимым. Вот это вот. Все, и ходить искать эти сундуки все.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Так, используйте карту с парящими свечами, чтобы найти сокровища. Мне кажется, далековато туда бежать, наверное, будет сейчас. Прям очень далеко. Так, а там поблизости нет каких-нибудь этих штучек, куда переместиться? Не работает. А, работает. Что за звуки? Как эти уточки маленькие.
Revelio.
Ну, дубы. Блин, как будто первый раз зашло. Куропатки бегают. Крякущие цветы, да-да-да. Давай, прыгай, прыгай, прыгай. Арена будет? Да, будет. Попозже просто немножко. Бежим, бежим, бежим.
Oh, what's the knife? You're not going to like this.
You can't roll your way out of bed.
Все нет, а, нет, еще не все. Блин. Так, вроде все. Да, все. Фух.
Not at all. It's evidence you've already caused disturbance, so no, I don't agree with you at all. Moving forward, because you've heard the hoot of an owl. That's what I feel like.
Так, еще какой-то сундук вроде должен быть, судя по значкам. Все, отлично. Душить, ломайте, душить.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Куда меня сейчас поведет?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you
Как-то не
to it.
внушает доверия
Simply stick to
окружающей
the
среде
path
здесь.
and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Ну окей, пойдем одни дальше.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Ой, даже олени ходят.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Ведь, по идее, в запретном лесу должны обитать еще единороги с кентаврами.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Так, книги ломаются. О! Ломаются.
Intramuros.
Ой, прям какая-то в тайной комнате.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. You're so... That was nothing but luck!
I won't rest.
Всё.
No risk those
Отлично.
loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Так, вроде все собрала, что здесь было. О, грибочки. Ой, как здесь красиво.
I wonder how big this place is. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. That must be where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my skills will go through this.
Так, ну там больше ничего интересного нет. Можно дальше бежать. Ой, сколько их тут. Фу. Фу. Спасибо большое за это, спасибо. Спасибо большое, спасибо. Пытаюсь их чат смотреть заодно, и еще тут пытаться с пауками бороться одновременно. Все, отлично. Спасибо большое всем, кто кидает ману. Спасибо. Школьная форма джемпером. Я думаю, такой себе будет. Так, куда дальше-то идти? Так, нам, по-идее, нужно к какому-то мосту подойти. Он где-то тут внизу должен быть. Вот, а что там интересного?
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Спасибо, что зритель, Михаил, спасибо. Так, а теперь куда? Наверное, вот какая-то штуки. Нет, не работает? Работает.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Так, и вот туда еще надо. Да откуда вы берете столько все?
I wasn't very thorough in search of this cave.
А, там в них что еще собирать можно? Как паука? Так, наверное, можно на вниз падать. Все, отлично. Ну-ка, у меня же 15 уровень. Так, вы себе еще паука, чтобы взорвать его.
I'm not possible. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can
Все,
I.
отлично сделала.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Так, следующий... А где он? Так, где должен быть еще третий?
Oh, behind the rock. There's the symbol.
Так, а за каким камнем? Не понял. За каким камнем-то? Спасибо большое за зубный кусь, спасибо. Так, или я тупенький, или я не вижу, какой третий сила должен быть за камнем. А, вон он. Блин, ну ролик, конечно, здесь красивый. Что, прям эффектное появление? И опять паучки. Все как я люблю.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Так, Ганди тут саму-то не навернуться. А что там интересного сверху?
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been
Спасибо
interested in
большое,
this
спасибо.
loot. But there's no sign of him.
Тякс. Блин, еще один. Ты что ли? Вроде все.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Так, тут главное не запутаться. Где я была, а где еще нет. Я только сейчас увидела, с кем у меня арена. Да. Ага.
There it is.
Ясно,
Bridge.
понятно.
It's almost complete. More spiders.
Так, удержите врага в
These can't be
воздухе.
what the headed Richard did.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Блин! Так, одну сделать, она в воздухе как удержать, она на последнем будет держать. Они сбивают касс. Блин, не успела сделать. Она играла в турнире Чака, если что. Ну, она всем запомнилась, да.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these
Блин, я не
spiders
сделала
have
это задание, чтобы
multiplied
это
since
10 секунд в
Jackdaw
воздухе
came this
продержать.
way.
Так, все вроде собрала. Запомни то, что нужно. Не, такое тоже надо запоминать.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. Where could he be?
Так, и что откроется?
I'll need to look around for
Так,
this
нужно еще
symbol.
второй символ где-то найти. Так, нет, где-то не здесь. Так. Ага, вот, все вижу. Раз, два, три. Я мостик починил.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those
Опять рыцари.
pages.
Опять эти рыцари.
There's Jackdaw, looking dead as ever. What happened here? Might it happen again? Here it is. The map that
Так,
brought
вот
your
эту карту
doom,
нашла.
Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Блин, сбили.
Daniama thought to disarm the brutes.
Блин, не успеваю протегу наблюдать, чтобы защита была. Кстати, прям эффектно, когда помешать в древнюю магию. Так, блин. Ох. Серьезно, сейчас и трое еще живут. Ага, и меня с одного удара выбили. Почти. Блин. Я юзал, пыталась. Так не лика, этот рябиновый отвар называется он здесь. Так. Ага, опять с маленькими, да, начинаю. Бывать потом юзать. Да блин. Они еще горят хорошо прям. Так, один есть. Ох. Это было жестко. Это было очень жестко.
That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before.
Опять эти фонарики, кстати, которые были в начале игры. Спасибо большое за ману. Так. Я так понимаю, так, нет никаких этих интересных штучек? Вроде нету. Ладно, идем. Идем дальше.
Where am I?
Блин, эти отвары заканчиваются.
The room is starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Просто вперед идти надо, так понимаю.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Только не говори, что надо опять с кем-то сражаться. Я как будто по ЦЛК бегаю, кстати. Между ярусами. Сейчас финальная битва с Личом. Так, у нас на поражение. Ну, как бы оно было предсказуемо, но тем не менее спасибо большое, что участвовали. Топот, Михаил, Араксис. Так, ну, это подземелье, как во всех играх. Ну, похоже очень сильно. Да. Поговорить с портретом? Ну, пойдем с портретом поговорим.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room
Я
called
шла,
the
шла,
map
я
chamber?
просто так все
I assure
пришла.
you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Так, ваша связь с древней магией открывает таланты. При каждом новом уровне вы будете получать одиночку таланта. Так, ну, наверное, пока их использовать не буду. Накоплю. Так, с 5 уровня их можно тратить по своему усмотрению, повышать уровень заклинаний, увеличить боевую мощь, и либо улучшать скрытность и многое другое. Ну, все стандартно. Пока сохраним их, не будем тратить. Да, про чем искусство я помню, что трогать не надо.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I've always said that travel.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my
Так,
studies while he was away.
Где?
Suppose I have enough to distract myself
понятно.
with till he returns with the book.
Понятно, понятно. Заклинание бери конфлинга, все остальное в ключевые кидай. Так, надо запомнить, кстати, будет. Все 3 ячейки заклинания. Какое-то новое задание появилось. А, вот пситерок полетов наметовых. Наконец-то! Так, и проворность обязательно. Окей. Так, где у нас там ближайшее так, это задание какое-нибудь? Так, мы, наверное, будем все-таки вот это отслеживать. Так, забудьте зелье Максима и Эдурус, одновременно испытайте их в деле. Блин, нет, поднимем все-таки лучше это метло. На метло схожу. Так, карта. Ну, еще ночью будем летать. Красота.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, Let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat.
Все, хватит болтать, давайте, полетели. Полетели.
Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up. One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Наоборот только.
This'll take some getting used to. Wish I had my own broom.
Хочу Нимбус 2000, где он?
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Так, а теперь куда что?
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What have you?
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Brilliant.
В третьей части было похоже задание, только там нужно было на гиппогрифе летать. Не на метлах.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
И как-то побыстрее, нет, скорость? Черепашки расползем.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Good, I've got this.
Мгновение лобстер.
Have a moment. I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
Я сегодня лично видела, тоже крутили гачу, потом закинули 80, сколько он стоит, а выиграли 5000 челика. Вот это было мощно. Так.
Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Ты. Так, не, пока скорость не для меня, понятно. Пока не для меня.
Ahead of the gardens.
Блин, мне не хватает длины пальцев, чтобы все клавиши жмакать и Ctrl, и Shift, блин, и пробел одновременно. И тут кистью во все стороны кручу, блин. Пока Пока тяну элик с боксов, буду копить и крутить. Я хочу машинку. Хорошее желание.
Here's something handy to know.
Я
Lean
тоже хочу
forward
машинку,
for a
но не на
burst
провод.
of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Так, используйте, чтобы ускорить время полета вперед.
Now that's more like
Ну
it.
что?
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Мальчик Валер хочет машинку.
There's the famous bridge.
В каждом учении
Think
живет
of
маленький
all the
ребенок. Так что
magic
это
holding
нормально.
it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid
Блин, ну вид,
architecture,
кажется,
isn't it?
красивая.
Flying dips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like he's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Так. На Б. Почему невозможно? Ну, я пролетел, нажимаю Б. Почему невозможно-то? Да ё-моё. О, всё, наконец-то.
And where have you two been?
Где мы были?
Oh,
Мы летали.
hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the
Мне кажется,
sky.
мета будет стоить, как, не знаю, чугунный мост, скорее всего. Если такое предположение. Так, мне там какие-то эти награды доступны. Надо забрать их. Так, таланты. Ключевые. Так, мне нужна проворность, да? Знание заклинаний. А, вот она, проворность. О, какая прикольная штука. Так, воплощение протега. Так, ладно, потом это почитаем более подробно. Хотя, в принципе, пусть эти уведомления горят, ничего страшного. Так, что там за письма опять пришли к нам? Так, вам нужно учиться применять отбрасывающее заклинание до пульса. С его помощью можно оттолкнуть преграду или противника. Выполните мои задания, а затем приходите в кабинет зельеварения. Так, далеко там оно нет.
What are you up to now?
Блин, почему тут постоянно горит значок сундука, но его нигде нету? Что за фигня? Мне не нравится.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
Revelia.
With my sister, Anne.
О,
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak
Ломается? Нет? Ничего не ломается, ничего.
We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement.
Это сейчас
The
будет вот это в виде
incantation
буквы
is
Z?
Confringo.
Very well.
А, да, да. Так, пробел. Ага. Мгм.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Так, вместо чего поставить-то его? Да, где оно? Вот оно.
Have a go at those
Так, задавайте
candelabras.
заклятие, конфликт вызывает
Both have
взрыв.
their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Против чего она использовать? Угу.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You're getting... That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Опять хорошее заклинание, мне нравится.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Треть игрового времени занимает просмотр этих видеодиалогов.
All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know,
как
tell
фильм.
me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Договорили. Так, больше нет ничего интересного? Да, все изучили, все, что можно.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Он чем-то на Драко Малфоя похож.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
На себе в спину. Так, что у нас там дальше?
Your brain doesn't fill up.
You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm a
Galleons and a
Rebellion.
historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
in your lifetime. Same thing.
Shockingly, I'm struggling to
Котики.
find the connection there.
Вообще еще котиков не гладили.
Yes, she said you only have so many heartbeats and only so much room in your head, and when it's full, it's full.
What's this one about?
Revelio. Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard! I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Confringo!
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Почти как Evanescence.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those... Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag.
Это надо было
Wondered where
прокачать.
that had got to.
Я в курсе, надо сделать.
Can't
будет.
believe it's
Это когда
still
это
here.
таланты выберут,
I'll
то после
just
этого
take
можно
a
будет.
quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me.
Чего и
Can't
столько
you keep it
нету.
down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Да, не прокачанная.
Confringo!
О, блин, сейчас долбо все перетаскивать и сидеть. Так, вот это мне надо теперь. Так, а для чего? Наверное, чтобы наверх залезть, да? Так, тогда обратно надо. Нет? Давай, вот сюда. Вот сюда, давай. Когда прыгну, интересно, нет? Я Человек-паук.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
Так, там куча всяких сундуков каких-то.
That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Комнат решил, что мне нужно помыться. Обидно вообще-то.
Revelio.
Перстишка, чтобы мана прибавилась. Не, что-то наподобие мана, да, там, когда копится полная полоска, я могу вот эту применять шотную штуку, которую на X нажимаю, и там такое эффектное вот использование древней магии. Да, суперудар который.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Revelio.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Так, а зачем? А, то можно вниз пролезть. И что у нас здесь интересного?
Revelio.
А у нас тут ничего интересного нет. Понятно. Взгляни, нет, не расходует. А, да, наверное, как справляться надо дальше будет. О, цветочки. Которые эти пищат. Запрыгнешь? А, нет, не запрыгнешь. Я понял.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Свечки парящие.
Yikes, careful.
Huh?
Читерная игра.
Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
То есть вот то, что есть на зеле, когда я даже не знала.
We've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them, You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Так, вы разблокировали стол определения. Используйте его, чтобы обнаружить любые скрытые магические свойства неизвестного снаряжения.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Ничего полезного нету. А почему ты не сгораешь? Пламень, я ж тебя нашел. Ну и ладно. Стрелять на какой хотел бы выступать? Нет, не имеет значения.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Так, сейчас, секунду. Спасибо большое.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes.
Я по карте нашла, где находится какая-то пещера, исследовала ее и нашла портреты тех людей, кто был до этого невоспоминания. Он сказал, что нужно
You
книгу
should have
принести.
acquired some for a potion station and
И всё, на
potting
этом как бы
table
там всё
from
закончилось.
tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Так, наколдуйте стол для горшков. Так, теперь вопрос, как это делать.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Спасибо большое, Зайлик, спасибо. Так, что-то не поняла. Как это их создавать теперь? Так, задание. Так, Сержант просит создать мой собственный стол для горшков и стенд для зельеварения. К счастью, мне удалось приобрести необходимый магический рецепт во время моего первого визита в Хогсмит. Не понял. Ага, вот это, наверное. Так. Так, предметы, используемые для приготовления зелий. Травология. Большие предметы для обстановки вручения комнаты. Статуи. Художественное произведение. Праздничные украшения. Так, попробуем. Вот где-нибудь. Блин. А, здесь где-нибудь. О. Так, а если мне больше не надо? Угу. Так, ботанический стол для горшков. С одним. О. Так, пока больше ничего не доступно, да? Так, теперь для зельеварения. Угу.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Все понятно, все поболтали.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Так, а если я хочу удалить эту штуку, поставить другой стол? Или нельзя уже удалить? А, нельзя, понятно. А если с помощью вот этого заклинания вот так вот вжух? Во, отлично. Так, хочу готический стол поставить. Во, отлично. Отлично. Так, что там еще можно сделать полезного? Так, стол определения у нас это уже есть. Ковры всякие, мебель. Нет, это уже не интересно. Это уже не интересно. О, эта штука нам надо. Ну, кстати, нам быстро готовится, потому что секунд всего. Даже можно подождать будет, это мне маловато осталось. Спасибо большое. Так, мне нужно найти какие-то яйца пепламбы. Мне вот их не хватает. Или купить, сходить в этот Фоксмит. Так, я думаю, пока нам хватит чуть-чуть.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Так, нужно 5 украшений для стен и 5 для пола, да? Короче, у меня будет вся комната здесь в готическом стиле. Так, а как-то можно поворачивать? Нет? Или так и будет криво лежать? Да блин, я хочу ровно положить. Ладно, пусть так лежит. А почему у нас ковры не считаются украшением? А, нет, считаются. Ладно. У меня будет вся комната в коврах просто. Блин, реально как будто в Sims играю, сижу. Последний. Спасибо большое за элик, Коль, спасибо. Все, доделали задачку.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Так. Я уже в Sims свою отыграла. Я там столько просто, не знаю, месяцев в этой игре провела. Начиная со второй части.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Вот это вот. Так, изменить цвет F. Так, а как цвет выбрать? А, вот. А почему не засчиталось? Ладно. Так, изменить размер. Допустим. Так, изменить цвет объекта еще надо. Так, здесь только размер меняется. Так, а ковер, интересно. Нет, не меняет.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Цвет, стиль. Ну, допустим, поменяю я цвет на этот. Окей. Так, и стиль объекта еще надо теперь поменять. Опять же размер. Как стиль поменять у объекта?
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Так, может, колонны как-то меняются, я не знаю. Ну, допустим. Блин, там же недоступно все это, заблокировано. Что за фигня? Да блин, оно везде заблокировано. Так, а если так сделать? Нет, не засчиталось.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Вообще не понимаю, как здесь стиль менять. Я пробовала, там только цвет меняется у стены. Вот, допустим, сейчас вот я стену выберу. Вот, и они все заблокированы у меня нету доступных, вот они. Может, как-то потом откроется, конечно, я не знаю. Ладно, бросим это задание, а потом доделаем. Так, какое там следующее? Пойдем пока другие задания выполнять. К этому попозже вернемся.
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
I was hoping to see you.
По идее, надо обычную книгу забрать и обратно возвращаться в пещеру.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Так, значит, они то автоматом переместятся.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Ну, сейчас появится лично, будет там по этим лужам прыгать, это, не знаю, от Валькирии спасаться. Прям очень похожие. Красиво.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Карачунь пойдешь?
If only you were here to see this.
А то всю голду заберешь так.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
О, у нас победа на арене. Спасибо большое, Капитошка, Фасика, помощь.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Так, ну ответим, что кажется незнакомый.
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Блин, ну карта, конечно, красивая. Шикарно сделали. Так, нужно побегать, поискать сети, открывать ящики. Которые с этими с глазками. А начнем мы. Кстати, надо в оранжерею сходить. Собрать там семена.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Так. И в секретную комнату надо сходить тоже. Пока где-то не будем.
It warms my heart to see your interest in pathology, dare I say.
Ну, как далеко-то от этой башни находится? Ага, переместиться-то нельзя, да? Ближайший только вот сюда можно. Ну, пойдем тогда отсюда.
Revelio.
Так, мы побежали тогда. Так, а что за эти? Испытание Мерлина, блин, имеете в
I know a
виду?
Merlin trial when I see one.
Так, и что делать надо? Появились какие-то знаки вроде на деревьях.
Confringo.
И что с ними делать надо?
Tego. Confringo.
Блин, мне нужно стилярм. Ой, блин, пока поменяешь эти заклинания здесь. Так, Люмус, пару. Вот он. Так, вместо вот этого возьмем.
Nice try! Reduction! Potato!
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a...
Confringo!
It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little...
Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Так, теперь еще надо, который поджигает. Вместо этого поставим.
Incendio.
Hogwarts is lucky they've got protecting stars.
Ага, ничего интересного, понятно. Пойдем обратно.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Confringo.
I didn't touch your helm. Well, thank you for making me the first object.
Incendio.
Так, он говорить не будет? Не будет. Так, там где-то сундук должен быть наверху. Где-то должен быть сундук. А, мне уже опять нравится, да, будет?
Den near one of the hamlets. Make some galleons off that little find.
Confringo.
Oh, you took Nora Treadwell from us.
That was... Stop messing around like a fiddly!
Incendio.
Marvelous strike! What have you done?
So, the hunt begins.
Come on, Fringo!
Stop that right now.
Do you survive that heat?
А, блин. Надо как-то отсюда убежать попробовать. Бежим отсюда, бежим.
Your life ends here. Shame.
Не хочу я с ним сражаться. Опа. Нашли пламень.
Is not appropriately named.
Побежим-то лучше к башне.
These rocks have seen better days.
Да, еще как. Опять эти крякающие цветочки. Ой, сколько камней лунных.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Ну, пойдемте
Well,
исследовать.
this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Не новое, мы его и так знаем.
Do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
А он не хочет применить. Так, если подкрасться к врагу незаметно, вы можете наложить на него петрификус тоталус. При этом слабые враги окончательно выводятся из строя, в то время как более сильные получают значительный урон. Так я ж вроде его не знаю. Конфринго. Спилярмус. Ну да. Так, эти пока заблокированы. Ну ладно.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
Я же его не знаю, это заклинание. Дефинду. Короче, ладно, будем юзать те, которые знаем, а там посмотрим.
Or, I suppose, we could try right into their mist.
Expulso!
тоже мне не хватает заклинания. Капец. Так нельзя всего есть, конечно. Не будем, все ячейки заполнены. Надо что-то выкинуть лишнее, короче, найти. Так, 33. Так, 150. О, вот эти можно уничтожить. Так, что у нас еще новенького появилось? Так, 30, 25. Вот это можно уничтожить. Так, все, что собрали? Вроде все.
Ревелио.
О, сундук. Сундук. Так, надо куда-то... Нет, вниз еще не надо спускаться. Не, думаю, вниз, наверное, не надо пока. Просто подойди. Куда подойти? Так, ну и... А, да, ну написала, я просто не видела. Ладно, все ок.
Ревелио.
Так, а что у нас тут за записка?
Orders.
Обыщи башню все вокруг, ищи что-то, что связано с именами. Если найдешь возможно, наконец получим ключ к достойному будущему.
What names? And why here?
Что-то связанное с именами. Опа, опа. Опять драться. Опять драться.
Stupid to come here. You can't stop us. You won't stop me. Not quite. No! I will make you.
Короче, надо заклинание новое вывести. Полезно. Полезно. А, мне не хватает заклинаний. Давай, скушайся. Такс. Вот это надо убрать. Вот эту штучку. А, она так стоит. Вот это мне не хватает. И... Так, это стоит уже. Что у нас? Репару нам не надо. Это тоже. Вот этого не хватает еще.
Increasing the beast population. Where do you find the time?
I will draw blood. Much
Да блин.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Блин, панельки дополнительно, конечно, не хватает на заклинание. Так, обыщите башню. Башня. Что, надо дверь надо пройти?
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Почему? Он умеет открывать, я не умею.
Revelio, an unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Ничего больше интересного нету. Ладно, пойдем наверх тогда. Так, надо взять за привычку ходить продавать все вещи лишние. Так, 200 многовато потеряем. Так, 60, 90. Что у нас тут интересного?
Revelio.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
О, у нас начали боксы потихоньку уже открываться.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sanbakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Так, найдите начало первого испытания.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Да падай, падай. Ты идешь? Так, ну испытанием уже начинать не будем. Коробки у нас уже открылись, поэтому на сегодня, я думаю, мы сделаем небольшую паузу до следующего стрима и пройдем, может, все на следующем стриме. Вот, поэтому спасибо большое, кто сегодня общался, сидел, участвовал в аренах. Вот, давайте всем тогда пока-пока.